we're making banana cookies today. Instead of banana muffins, since I don't have any muffin pans, what I do is I take my bananas, they're very ripe, like squeeze them, and put it in the bowl. And definitely always squeeze the bananas. It makes them easier to work with. So then you're gonna mash it up. So, let me get a masher. Okay, let's mash it up. If you don't have a masher, you can use a fork. Mash it all the way up and ta-da! Add your vanilla extract. I always use Mexican vanilla extract because it won't taste chemically or taste like we call it. It won't taste like alcohol. So there you go. You're gonna add that. Mix it in there. Good. Next, I melted some butter. I'm gonna put it in there, like a stick of butter. That's what I have in there. And just put it in there. Spread it all in. Add some vegetable oil. Milk or water, depending on if you're lactose intolerant. I'm not, so I put whole milk in there. Put in a slurry. Excellent. Perfect. A little more slurry. Now you got the wet ingredients in there. Now you can, other things I like to do is add cinnamon. Mix it in there. Now I'm going to start adding my dry ingredients. Okay, first thing to do is add some brown sugar, like the fresh one that's kind of loosely packed. Kind of like, it's really, you're gonna have to taste it. I almost think it's like 1 part brown sugar, 1 part granular sugar. The other thing I use is this, so where it says 2 cups of flour or something like that, I use 1 cup of the pancake biscuit mix, and the other part is just regular flour. Here, this one that I. So this is regular baking flour. Actually already added some sugar earlier. But and you're gonna fold them gently. You're gonna do a little bit of time, adding a little bit of both the biscuit mix and the flours. You're gonna add a little baking powder. You add a little baking soda, it'll also help it rise a little. Something carbonated. There's that. See how it's still kind of wet? get the right consistency that you want, and I'll show you what it is. I don't know. It's almost like a cookie dough. It is cookie dough. So it looks like pancake batter. You could actually make muffins out of this. Otherwise, you want cookies, just add more flour in there, and so that becomes doughy. Other thing I forgot is eggs. Eggs keeps all the ingredients bonded. That should be done during the wet ingredients, but that's okay. This will still work. Now that's the texture I want. This is cookie dough texture. And you want to taste it, make sure it's sweet enough, because you know cookies, when it bakes, it'll be semi-sweet. So this is the perfect point where you can put your chocolate chips if you want added onto there, and nuts. And so I'm gonna put both. Alright, crush my nuts. First thing, the things you do with nuts is make sure you taste them, because nuts can go bad or stale if they're sitting in the shelf for a while. So you just want to taste one, make sure it tastes good before you start using them. Otherwise, you can ruin your whole batter. Mix them in there, hold it in, and then you put some chocolate chips in there. Hold that in. And then after that, I'm going to put this in the fridge for about half an hour at least, or, you know, just keep it in the fridge. And what that does when you put it in the fridge is when you cook it, it actually will keep its shape more. Instead of having flat cookies, you'll have fluffy cookies. So look at that batch, delicious. Alright. Preheat oven 375. Now it's been in the fridge for about half an hour, so I'm just gonna start putting it in my cookie sheets. First one, I might only make a few cookies just to see how it tastes, see if I need to add more sugar, things like that. I'm more, instead of exact science type of bakery, I'm actually more of a mad scientist bakery, and kind of experiments with my dough and stuff. See how that works. So, and this would be cooked for like 15 minutes or so, or 12, or whatever it takes to cook. And let's shape them a little bit. And then with the rest of the dough, I put back in the fridge, because the more chilled it is, like I said, the easier, the less it will shrink down and become a pile of cookies versus a. Actually, you know what? I should have put oil on the pan. Ah, I forgot. Oh well. That's okay. Next batch. So there you go. There are my cookies. Looks good. Looks like what adjustment I'm going to do probably is add more chocolate chip. And there you have it, folks. The banana chocolate chip nut.